Should you be syncing the WordPress database between live and staging environments? The quick answer is no, don't do it because there's a risk of losing data. Sites change a lot, especially if you're adding content daily or if it's an e-commerce site. That question pops up in different groups, and on the surface, it's really convenient to have that kind of setup, but technically it requires a lot of effort to get it right. For code changes, it's relatively easy to set it up in Git and to have it synchronized, but with database, special care has to be taken because especially if it's a two-way synchronization, how would you know which content to add and which to delete? There are several possible solutions. Option one is one of the simplest ones, is to synchronize one direction from one to another, overriding the target environment. For example, you copy whatever you have from the live site to the staging site, or if it's a new site, you copy whatever is on the staging site and you override the live site without caring about the content and files. Of course, if the target environment changes pretty regularly, that approach is not going to work. Another approach might be to use the same database for the sites, for both sites, live and the staging. That will require you to enable the remote connectivity to the production database and connect it from the staging. There will be a little bit of delay, but you will be operating with the same data. You'll have to find a way to synchronize the files between the servers. If they reside on the same hosting, then it should be fine with using rsync or like as a tool, command line tool, or another alternative approach. The problem with that is you have to have very solid processes for new hire onboarding, because if a new person starts adding content or deleting content, that will be reflected on the live site, and that'll be bad. People make mistakes. That's normal. You have to have some systems in place that prevent that. Another option, number 3, is to set up a database replication. Basically, the data is copied from one location to another, and there's something called master to master. I haven't done it. I know it's possible to do it, but you need a database person to set that up and also to keep an eye on the servers and the data if they're in sync, because there will be cases where it might not work or one of the servers could fall behind the synchronization process. And the fourth option is to do some custom coding. You might use WP CLI or WordPress REST API plus a custom plugin. That way you can cherry pick which posts or pages to be copied from one location to another by checking their link. Those are the options. Let me know if you found this useful and share it with your friends. And also if you have another approach to database replication or synchronization between different environments. Thanks for watching and have a great day, and visit qsandbox.com to set up your staging site.